Well, I was a little delayed getting to this one, but I finally got to see The Seed. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about a newer Shudder release, The Seed. Before we begin, let me know in the comments what your thoughts on this movie were, if you already saw it, or if you were planning on seeing it, and make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you like these reviews, as it helps me out immensely by getting my content out there. And if you're new here, I hope you consider hitting that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with reviews of new releases, older films, hidden gems, and so much more on a near daily basis. But let's not waste any more time and let's talk about The Seed. This focuses on what starts out as a girls' weekend away in the Mojave Desert, which becomes a tale of horror, death, and an alien invasion. This is written and directed by Sam Walker, and it premiered on Shudder in early March, and the best way to describe this would be if Mean Girls turned into a creature feature. Our focus is on three characters: the influencer Deirdre, played by Lucy Martin, her sort of manager Heather, played by Sophie Vavasseur, and their resourceful friend Charlotte, played by Chelsea Edge. And they encounter this alien creature that crash lands to Earth, though they're not quite sure at first what to make of it. Charlotte, feeling bad as it appears helpless, doesn't want to kill it, and of course, you can imagine where things go from there. The film has a rightfully silly, playful tone. I wouldn't say it takes itself too seriously, with a lot of the banter among the three leads being full of quips and sarcasm, especially from Deirdre, that's meant to evoke most of the film's laughs. I thought the chemistry among all three of our main characters was pretty smooth, and the performances were all solid enough. And going along with that is an extensive use of practical effects, especially once the alien gets more involved in the main proceedings. I thought the designs of what they do with the alien looked great, and there are some moments of splatter humor I quite enjoyed. I'm a big proponent of practical effects in movies, as even with the most outlandish premises, it gives the film a sense of authenticity, and I'd say the same about this, so that was great. Though while all this leads to some entertainment value, I think The Seed is a case of wasted potential. What ultimately holds this back for me is the fact that it feels like it's building towards something even wilder that unfortunately never comes. It's not a slow burn film, but it's one where it moves quickly, yet it feels like nothing happens at the same time. We get introduced to this alien early on in the film, and we get these sequences where our three leads try figuring out what to do with it, which is meant to have almost this sitcom-like feel. But we don't really see things start cranking up with this creature until about over halfway into the movie, and even then, it starts things off relatively tame and stays at this one particular energy level for much of the runtime, primarily as a way of continuing to get more laughs. I get wanting to effectively build tension while also providing entertainment value, but given how long it takes to just get to anything interesting involving the alien, it felt like the film needed to go from 0 to 100 quickly, yet it really wasn't until the last few minutes where that was the case, so at that point, it was too little too late. Though I also get why it maybe wanted to take its time a bit, as it wanted us to get some time in with the three leads and not make any of them feel disposable. Plus, with the quippy, insult-heavy banter that took up most of their interactions, we were meant to be distracted in the first half by the laughs they were supposed to provide. The thing is, I really wouldn't call this funny, at least not consistently. The things said are silly, and they're fast-paced, but with Deirdre especially getting a good chunk of the dialogue, these exchanges felt a bit more mean-spirited than anything. Or if they weren't mean-spirited, we were supposed to laugh simply from the way a line was delivered, and not because anything inherently funny was said. So there were a lot of lines that fell flat for me. Now, there are some inspired moments, but I think had the dialogue been sharper, it would have made this a much more consistently entertaining experience. The Seed is a commendable but lackluster effort that could have been so much more. While well acted and it does have some cool practical effects, it never makes the most out of its premise, acting as if it's building towards something wilder that never came. On top of that, the jokes simply don't consistently land, failing to provide a distraction from the lack of creature feature thrills. This should have resulted in one of the year's biggest cult classics, but instead, it's just wasted potential. The Seed gets a 5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see The Seed, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Is this one of your new favorite horror comedies? Is it one of your favorite new Shudder movies? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep having fun with film.